gotta tell you guys, this is only issue 3 of Justice League Dark, and this shit is confusing. But I ask you, what's scarier than being confused? I was so confused that I even hurt myself in the confusion. Alright, that's for a special set of you guys out there to get that reference. So look at this thing. This guy's bringing me in. He doesn't look right. He looks kind of like a Bizarro Krillin. He's got the Dragon Ball Z villain ears here. Everybody's hanging upside down. But if I do this, that's a better look. I want to move this down. And these guys back here, they look like they're enjoying like a soft rock concert. Possibly just an acoustic set. Probably a cover band acoustic set. But they're into it. Everybody's into it. But you know what I didn't notice the first time I read this? This fucking guy down here. There's a fucking monkey in it? Dude, that's all I need. It takes so little for me to be impressed. You could have made the entire cover just a photo of a chimpanzee and I would have been like, they're taunting me. They're daring me not to buy that. Well, guess what? I lost. But I also win because it's got a chimpanzee in it. And now look at this. This is making me think like, hey, blind people, they definitely brush their teeth. I mean, I'm not a morning person at all, but I still managed to get my choppers cleaned. I'm basically doing that with my eyes closed, but it made me think, blind people they're not flossing? Not at all. So if you are new here, the deal is, if you chuckle, or just like internal chuckle a little bit, you gotta give me that sub, because I'm trying to do some shit here. So, let's just get into this, but you know, first, I just gotta point out this Killing Joke. You know what didn't need that many pages? This could be large font. It's still too many damn pages. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? Like a milking the teats of the Killing Joke, but I gotta have one hand to do the camera. Like, one finger for a teat, I'll milk that. So we start off here. We get some stuff with Zatanna. I haven't seen a whole lot of stuff with Zatanna, but what I've seen, you know what? She's a good person to have around. I mean, especially if it's dull. She's got tricks up her sleeves. I'm sorry for that. So we start off here and she talks about her upbringing, how her father trained her to be a magician, which, wow, that could have went south. That could have went really, that's a weird thing. I mean, we sort of look upon people training their children to be Olympians and basketball players and stuff. It makes sense to a degree because the benefits are going to be astronomical if the kid makes it. But a magician, like, there's a lot of room for failure on that one. So she wakes up every morning. She learns how to do these things, but she learns how to do everything practically. She actually learns how to pick locks. She learns how to get out of a straitjacket. I mean, how many times have you been in a situation where you're like, damn, if I could only pick a lock? I mean, I can pick locks in that if a door is locked, I can use a card to get in it. And if I get in a straitjacket, it's probably for good reason. I probably need to be in it. And I know you can do something with your shoulder and get out of there, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm really that into dislocating my shoulder because I'm probably not going to escape the institution. Then they put 2 straitjackets on me. Like, guys, what the fuck? But then he trains her how to do it with magic as well. Now, the one thing about Zatanna is she does everything backwards. She says things backwards to make it work. And I gotta tell you, that's a little, I wish it was cooler. Just because saying words backwards seems like something that elementary school kids would do to fuck with a substitute teacher. I mean, I wish it was a little bit cooler. So, there's a double-page spread about her father talking about how they control energy, but, you know, it's dangerous. They're hiding from somebody, and it's revealed. I'll get to that, but I gotta get back to the, if you're raising your kid to be a magician, like, when we think about magicians, there's such a huge gap between sad and impressive. I mean, sadness, just imagine if somebody, you're like in the bank or something, and someone's like, hey, want to see a trick? I'm a magician. You're like, hey, fuck off, dog. No, I don't want to see any of your tricks. I don't want to see nothing. Anybody who's carrying around a deck of playing cards, don't talk to me. Because that shit is sketchy. But then, like, even a prestigious position in the magic world is working in fucking Branson. I've seen a magician show in Branson, and I gotta tell you, I liked it at the time. Now that I think about it, probably pretty sad. You gotta get to Vegas, Penn and Teller, I'm into that. I know that there's like Magician's Castle or something that's a whole club of magicians, and then that starts getting into be like, what's worse than one magician? A group of them. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about going into magicianry, know that even if you get to the very top, I don't know if it's worth it. Just learn sleight of hand and become a thief. That's the real thing. So he reveals what the danger is, and you find out that there's the most powerful magicians in history had called it many names. Well, just pick one, guys. I mean, come on. The Great Darkness. The Other Place. Okay, what kind of fruits are those? We see this. We see Constantine is here. I think a lot of people like Constantine. I haven't really delved into any of it. I know my friend has read some of it, and he's into it, and he's an alright dude. So we see Constantine. 3 lives have been destroyed by his magic. The bad magic. Everything has come to consume everybody, but we see who's on the team here. We got Swamp Thing, which is good, and then we got Swamp Thing here, regular size. It's going to come back later. We see that they're in Salem, which, oh my god, I didn't even mean that pun. Give me a fucking sub for that pun. My bad. So we see in Salem, that's where the stuff's going down, which, I mean, where else would it be? I feel like there are probably other places in the continental United States where bitches were burned at the stake, but you know what? They didn't have enough pizzazz, and now we've forgotten them. Lost the time. And we see what these dark magicians stuff looks like, and it's this guy. Holy shit. Yes, stand back. That is I gotta get better at voices. I'm sorry. But look at this grin right here. Inappropriate as fuck. I am not into it. So let's look at this guy. He's called this. Let me just get this in. Look at this. He's got either scaly or furry feet. I don't know. Both are very, very scary. Look at that. Don't touch your neck like that. It's very sensual, and you don't have the face for it, buddy. He's called the Upside Down Man. Now, stop. We got to stop right here. We got to put a halt on this shit, because sometimes with these really pragmatic, practical names, they can either be really unsettling by the banality of it all, or it can just be lame as fuck. I will let you decide. But you know, Upside Down Man? I'm not mad at it. But let's just... This guy's got some of the, like, most fire lines of all time. All time? I'm being facetious. You can call me the Upside Down Man if you'd like. Perhaps you would rather just scream. I'm into that. Individual form is so tentative, isn't it? An agreement of flesh and bone. Anytime you start talking about flesh, you better be attractive. Otherwise, it's just very unsettling and probably a crime. Suggesting something more. I do hope I arranged the limbs correctly. Oh, fuck, man. That's scary. I mean, he almost got it. He almost fucking got it. Except for the nose, except for the eyes. I don't know what's going down. He probably has, like, too many dicks, if I had to guess. Like, instead of knees, it's just, like, 5 dicks that are holding the thigh and the calf together. The bodies are a new concept for us, you see. We are still adjusting. And Zatanna, she's got a different outfit than what I'm used to. I'm used to the top hat, I'm used to the fishnets. I gotta tell you, fishnets pretty classic look. She probably should have kept them with that, but I guess it's a thing where women can't look like women, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's been redesigned forever. But she's like, you missed a few things in the anatomy book, rule book, and physics, yeah. Well, he can't. He's the Upside Down Man. He's made a decision. Once you have a nickname or a name like that, you gotta go for it, or you're gonna have to go through the proper channels and get that shit rectified. A lot of red tape, a lot of stuff like that. So he's revealed, Dr. Fate opened the door, which anytime somebody starts talking about fate, I gotta learn a new word, because I just keep wanting to say suspect. It's it's unsettling, which is another word. I gotta get a thesaurus. Man. It's like only really wistful, hopeful people bring up fate, or charlatans. Motherfuckers who are reading palms and tarot cards and stuff. It's like, hey, do you believe in fate? No, fuck no. No. What fate is this? I'm fated to be doing this shit right now? No, it sucks. So he asks if they killed him to steal his power, and they're like, Wonder Woman says, that, we don't do that. And he's like, no, of course you are. You are nothing but thieves and killers. We've been watching you for years from the other side of the veil. Such a mundane world, of course. Your ancestors would want to inject a little excitement into it. Okay, and then he just starts, Zatanna, she's got fishnet. Yeah, but that's not a thing that women wear. I've never seen that in real life. But then he says, we are horror itself. And I mean, yeah, he's got the look. He's got the look. So, and then, okay. See, another person on the team here. Get to know the team here. I'm not going to show all the really cool scenes because I would say go get it just because it's like, what? And because of a very specific page that I'm going to be showing you in a second, which is fucking awesome. So, we see he gets sliced up a little bit. I mean, god damn, he's almost being bisected. And we see who's on the team. We got a man-bat. Oh, I guess it's just the man-bat. How many could there be? And we got there's our boy, the chimpanzee. And he's in a Sherlock Holmes outfit. I need a pet monkey. Probably not. I wouldn't know what to do with that. But I would give him a Sherlock hat before I take him back to where I bought him and been like, yeah, I didn't realize the amount of work it would take. I mean, I got an organ grinder, but nobody wants to give us any cash. So then Man-Bat is revealed to have a fucking boy trapped in a vase, and it's like, what? There are ashes in there? It doesn't make any fucking sense. So he heals himself here. He's like a Dragon Ball Z villain. Honestly. But he asks the monkey, do you know how small you are? He says, 3 feet 8 inches. I'm proud, you weird thing. Tell me one of us knows how to kill it dead before it talks to me again. Now, everybody who's watching at home, I'm going to say 2 words here, and I want you to visualize your own interpretation that I'm going to show you. Monkey soup. Have you got it? Are your answers locked in? Let me guess. Not as cool as what I'm about to show you. Look at this shit. Oh my god. This guy. This is a fucking horror show. He loves it. Is he smiling or frowning because he's upside down? I don't know. I don't know if he's being to the benefit of the audience just having an upright smile, but look at this. This is a fucking goop monkey. It's fucking horrifying. Just imagine if a monkey just started melting. I mean, even if you don't believe in evolution, which, what? A monkey just fucking melted. That's too close to humans anyway. They can learn sign language. Anything that learns sign language, we shouldn't let be melted. And he's screaming, help me, and look at this, look at this fucking goop. Man-Bat, he's trying to put the fucking monkey, talking about how science is going to fix him. I think you need God on this one. And you're getting your monkey soup mixed up with your boy ashes. It's just a clusterfuck. And I gotta ask you, would you eat some monkey? In the right circumstance. But, it's probably the wrong circumstance, because I'm picturing that Indiana Jones movie where it's like monkey brains. It's like, okay, I'm at a dinner with a sultan. I'm a woman, so I better, be on my P's and Q's. I better not offend anyone. Otherwise, no one will see me ever again, so I better just gulp down these monkey brains whole. But I'm just saying, like, I almost said Anthony Bourdain. Other famous chef, he cooks you up nice linguine, you got some meat chunks in it, tells you your monkey brains, do you eat them? Don't lie to me. So then this happens. We get Swamp Thing, he shows up. Apparently he can grow. He's got some nice plantlers. And then, oh yeah, I can't show everything here, but the Upside Down Man, he touches Swamp Thing and he just dries completely. He becomes like a husk. It's very cool looking. John Constantine, he steps up. We got a double page spread of him just going not bananas. He just like flares up a little. He gets a little Doctor Strangey on him. All the while, the Upside Down Man is taunting everybody, but then he's like, you know what, Mr. Constantine, I don't like your shit, so I'm gonna remove the demon blood in your veins, which I didn't know he had the demon blood. But then Wonder Woman, she pops back up. I mean, you're like a god. Stop being a spectator. She has the shield. he asks, like, what the fuck creature are you? She gives Upside Down Man the whole bio. He grabs her, but then something happens. He touches something. Everything goes crazy. Wonder Woman does some un-Wonder Woman-like shit. And also Upside Down Man, he taunts Zatanna a little bit about her dead father. And then some more stuff happens, and then it just ends on like, what? We gotta deal with more of these things possibly? I don't know. It's very weird, but I'm just thinking about that monkey soup. I mean, I don't like soup, so I gotta think of a dish that I would actually eat. Like monkey meatballs. Monkey if it was shaved thin and put on a sandwich. I don't know, I feel like gorillas are an endangered species, so should we just finish them off and just start, we get their paws, we make some wishes, we grind up their bones, make some boner pills, create some very prestigious gorilla meals that cost thousands of dollars. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity there, or they can just be sitting in the jungle. Fuck them.